Lindzi here from North is going to be cooking pasta with us today because it's National Pasta or National Noodle Month, I should say.
Yes, ma'am.
So what are we cooking today? I mean, it smells fantastic already.
We only have the meat in there first,
okay.
So that's just the start of it. We're going to be cooking the Cavatelli pasta.
Okay.
It's Italian sausage, about 5 ounces, good portion, not too much, not too little.
And just the regular, spicy, sweet?
You can do whatever you want.
Okay.
This is just a regular, pretty sweet Italian sausage.
Okay.
We're going to cook that off to where it's brown, cook through. You're not going to make yourself sick.
Right.
You're going to add in a little garlic.
And is that minced garlic?
Yes,
okay.
minced garlic.
Okay.
Put in a little salt and pepper just to season it. Just to taste, you can continue to salt and pepper it through the meal, through cooking it.
Okay.
You're going to add in your kale. This is black kale. We blanch it in some water to soften it up and make it a little more easy to chew. And then we cut it up into little smaller pieces so we can get it into each bite.
Okay, now I'm going to stop you really quick. Kale, for those who aren't familiar, is kind of related, a similar taste and texture to spinach, right?
Correct. It's more in the cabbage family.
Okay.
It's an open-leafed cabbage instead of like closed up in the heads.
Okay.
Black kale is also known as like dinosaur kale or palm tree kale.
Okay, cool.
Just the way it looks, it kind of has like what dinosaur skin looks like.
Okay.
So you're going to add that in, and we're going to add in concassé tomatoes.
What is that?
Tomatoes that are, you take like a plum tomato and you heat up some water. You score it on the outside, so you just cut in briefly into the skin. You blanch it in some water, and then the skin peels off, and then you can cut it up into cubes.
Okay.
Learning all sorts of things,
I know,
aren't you?
I'm adding things to my repertoire.
There you
okay,
go.
what's next?
Okay, so we have our vegetables and our meat in there, and then we're going to add in our sauce. This is just a basic tomato sauce.
Okay.
We add in a little bit of garlic and some salt and pepper, some oil, and we put some basil in there as well. Just add that in.
Oh my gosh, it smells so good.
And then we're also going to add in a cream sauce. This is similar to like an Alfredo sauce, but not quite as buttery.
Oh, nice. Okay. So you kind of, for those who maybe don't like a full-on red sauce, get a little of both, best of both worlds.
It's kind of a red creamy sauce.
Yum.
So we're going to add all of that in there.
How long did it take for you to learn how to do that, by the way? The flippy thing. I've tried it and made a huge mess in my kitchen before.
They say if you use an egg inside of there, like a hard-boiled egg, and practice with that so it doesn't crack and it doesn't fall over the place, it makes it easier. I don't know.
Good to know. Secrets from Lindzi this morning.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, so what kind of pasta are we adding? This is not a traditional-looking pasta.
No, we use kind of some off-the-end pastas, some more fancy-looking ones. This is called Cavatelli. It's more of like a shell pasta.
Okay.
We have our strozzapreti, which is a spiral pasta. We have our tagliatelle, which is like a flat egg noodle. Okay. And then this is the finished product
that we're making right now.
That we are making right now.
In honor of National Noodle Month, maybe it's time to be a little more adventurous. And I'm looking at different pastas. It seems every time you turn around, there's a new pasta, a wheat pasta, or a gluten-free, or orzo, or I mean, there's so many different varieties.
Definitely.
And does it matter what kind you use in this dish, or does it help with the flavors?
It does not at all. The shell pasta, I think we chose this because it kind of holds the sauce inside of the little curl. You can very easily use just like a spaghetti or an angel hair pasta in this as well. Whichever you would like.
So within 3 minutes, we've made an entire dish here. So
it's done.
Awesome.
And you know what? We have a bowl right here.
Oh, I think it's time to try it. I know Nick and Stefan will not argue with that one.
Definitely.
Lindzi, thank you so much. It looks great, smells great.
Thank you.
National Noodle Month, and thanks to North for sending you guys in.
Not a problem.
Yummy, guys. Nick, we'll be right back.